wants some Hamburger Helper, or at least my version of Hamburger Helper? And how about a Leek Quiche? Well, that's what you're gonna get today. Hello, I'm Daphne Brogdon. This is Food Talk TV, and I just saw a squirrel run by. Thank God it wasn't a squirrel, because I saw the little action. I was like, oh God, is that a rat? No, it was a squirrel. It was outside. It's not in my kitchen. There's no roads in my kitchen. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for coming to my new time. Here I am at 4 p.m. Central Time. It's California, so it's 2 o'clock to me, so it confuses me. But anyway, it's 4 o'clock on Food Talk TV. You have a different food creator every day, and I'm your creator today. I'm your creator. And so we're going to do a little 70s throwback with some Hamburger Helper. But first, we're going to do a Leek Quiche. And please tap the screens. That always helps to get the algorithm going. And I'm very much helped today because my son Rex is behind the camera.
Hi.
For you. Oh, you know what? I forgot the little remote mic. Darn it. Shoot. That's a bummer because I think it really helps with the remote mic. Okay, well, can't do anything about it now. Anyway, so let's talk about leeks. They're unsung. They're not used enough. They're delicious. They're like a sweet onion, kind of. So what we're going to do, you're going to get them like this from the store. What I recommend is if you're like, I don't have that much room in my fridge to store these dang things, you can get rid of the big green part and then just like store it like that. That's one of my little tips, 10-second cooking school. But for now, we're just gonna chop them up. But what you have to do with these, so you've gotta take off this hairy part. By the way, if you haven't seen me before, I'm Daphne Brogdon, formerly of Food Network. I've also owned restaurants, and my channel is Daph Brog, where I do some comedy and politics and blah, blah, blah. And some food, but I do more food here. So
Rachel Clutter just got the #1 gifter badge.
Oh, thank you, Rachel. Thank you so much. Alexa, turn down. Okay, I'm trying to cut these. So I love quiches because I love food that I can make and it's just there in the fridge. So all the times that my children will say to me, I'm hungry, and I don't feel like being a short order cook and jumping up, I could be like, you know, like right now I have this chicken pot pie in there. Just cut a piece of the chicken pot pie and put it in the microwave and let me finish scrolling TikTok. I'm busy here. Okay, so we're gonna put this under the water. Sometimes with leeks, you get sand in between the layers. These seem pretty clean to me. But you want to, sometimes like when you cut into the leeks, you have to clean them again. But right now we're just gonna start. So I've got the pan, butter. We're gonna cook them with butter. Butter and leeks, very French. C'est là.
Bonita just got the #1 gifter badge.
Oh, Bonita! Way to go. Thank you, Bonita. Thank you for joining. Thank everybody for coming in. Please tap the screen here at Food Talk TV with Daphne Brogdon. Most days we have somebody cooking at this time. And I'm really excited that I'm now in the afternoon. I used to be mid-morning, but now I'm
Rachel Clutter liked the live.
Oh, thank you, Rachel. Yeah, thank you guys. Please, all the tapping helps with the likes. Join our team. And there's a little reward. The reward I picked today is the one where the person is like hugging. It's like a little heart hugging. Because I was thinking about calling this live Cooking Well Sad. Because I'm going to tell you, I am sad. As some of you know, I lost my mother in May, which is enough of a blow for anybody. And then on Monday, I lost my cousin Tommy, who was very, very close to me. And he used to watch this sometimes. And so I'm cooking well sad. But I will tell you, when I lost my husband 4 years ago, Chef Mark Peel, cooking really helped me work through the grief of losing him and then later my oldest stepson. And there is something about, I think, physically moving yourself, creating something that feels, that can be healing, you know, I find. So that's one of my recommendations. If any of you are feeling sad or grief-stricken, that cooking helps. Cooking and baking. What do you want to say, Rex?
So Babs said so sorry. She also sent a heart me. Michael Perez said hi, my friend. Bonita is sending friendship necklaces, and Doug Talent said, "When do you cook breakfast?"
Oh, okay. Oh, well, thank you for the condolences. Thank you for the highs. Thank you for the supports and the rewards. I really, really appreciate it. I'm sauteing the leeks now. When do I cook breakfast? That's a really good question. I personally rarely eat breakfast. Now, when Rex is going to school, I like to have breakfast for him. I used to like to have baked goods, and I'd have them, but now Rex has decided to be healthier, haven't you, Rex?
Mm-hmm.
He started going, I'm not going to eat baked goods, that's not healthy for me. And I was like, what? And I got to change my routine. So again, this is another thing I like about a quiche. Quiche, frittatas. I have a thing where I made like little, you know, the Starbucks egg cups. You could do your own version of those. So I like to make stuff that's ahead of time. Or I get up with Rex and, you know, I'll make something. The other thing I love to do is take a couple potatoes, chop them up, deep fry them, and then during the school week, I can just warm them up, and now he's got warm potatoes, and then I do a quick egg, and there you go. Bob's your uncle. So one of the reasons I'm doing a quiche, you guys, is because, as some of you know who've been here before, I have chickens. And I'm getting a lot of eggs. They seem to be producing even more eggs than normal. They have been producing 6 eggs a day, but now they're doing more. So anyway, just softening up the leeks here. We're gonna add some salt. We're gonna add some salt. And the other thing I really love in a quiche is nutmeg.
Kaz said, "Daphne," and "Hi, you."
Hi, Kaz. Rex is helping me today, Kaz. Okay, I'm just getting nutmeg. I'm adding nutmeg. Rex, is anything else going on?
Nope, not right now.
There it is. You guys, I keep meaning
Michael Perez did get the number 2 gifter badge, and Kaz has the number 3 gifter badge.
Look at you guys. I love it. Thank you.
Bonita sent another heart me.
Oh, thank you, Bonita. That's a pretty name. I mean, your name means pretty, right? That's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. So I've added some salt and some nutmeg to the butter and the leeks. Rex, let's get an action shot here.
All right.
Do you like
Looks delicious.
It's smelling good, right?
Yeah.
It's smelling good. What's his dad?
Doug Talent said, "Eggs, bacon, sausage, grits, and gravy with fresh biscuits is breakfast."
Okay, that's a very big breakfast. You might be a big boy with that breakfast. But it's so funny you say grits, because my daddy is from the South, and I just bought recently, okay, where are they? Oh, here we go. I just bought some grits, because when I was a kid, this is what my dad used to love for some. We would make grits and a soft, an egg over easy, and then you break the yellow and mix it in with the grits. That's what we used to do. So I've been meaning to do that for you, Rex. So deprived. Okay, so this just takes a few minutes. Now, I could make my own pastry. I know how to do it, and it would be a tad bit better, but this was not the day for it. So I've got a store-bought, which I thought, oh, that's fine. The one thing I wasn't crazy about is it's like San Andreas fault has happened to this crust here. It's a little crack, so that's not a deal, but whatever.
Babs sent "love you so much" 7 times, and Dap Rugged said, "Don't leak the leek idea."
You know, I'm a sucker for a porn. And thank you, Babs, so much. You were so sweet. One of my philosophies, as my regulars know, is don't be afraid to cook. So even though I don't want you to think, oh, I'm not going to make this pastry from scratch, I can't make it. No, do the workaround. It's better you do a workaround than spend your money ordering food. It costs too much. You're going to eat more. It's more calories. It's not good for the environment. So cook. I'm telling you, it's time to cook. America.
Kaz says he eats grits 3 times a week, and Bab says, "I love grits with butter, salt, and yellow cheese."
Oh, butter, salt, and yellow cheese. That sounds great. All right, let's do action shot.
Oh, looks good.
Time to cook, America. All right, here we go. All right, so that's good.
Bonita said, sent "let 'em cook" like a gift.
Oh my God, you're kidding. That's so sweet. Thank you. Wait, did Bonita do that?
Yeah, Bonita sent a gift called "Let 'em cook."
Oh my God, that is so sweet. So sweet. Okay, wait a minute. There, get out of here, crust. You're in my way. All right. So, Even though I keep the eggs in a store-bought carton, there is nothing store-bought about my eggs. These are all right out of my chicken's hole.
Michael Perez said, please share the live.
Oh, yes, Michael. That's so great. Yes, please do share. Okay, so we're going to do 4 eggs. So quiche, of course, is something that's fine for dinner as well. Make a little with a little green salad on the side. Yum, yum, yum. Glass of white wine. Done. Done and done. So it's a great dish because it can be breakfast, lunch, or dinner. And it's something you can prepare ahead. It's nice for a party. What should I bring? Just bring this. Okay, so we're going to do 4 eggs. And half and half. And I can smell the leeks in the nutmeg, which is great. About a half cup.
Dap Rugged said those eggs are huge.
It's so funny you should say that. They're actually different sizes. Some of them are really big. I don't know which of the girls does which. Some of them are really big, and then there's like one that's a little small. I don't know. I wonder.
And Kaz said he made a frittata for his live.
Oh, did you really? Oh gosh. Too bad you weren't closer, Kaz. I could give you some eggs. Okay. So, and thank you for being here. Cass is the grand poobah of this whole thing. Okay, here's my fork. I just washed the dishes. Okay. No whisk even needed.
Dap Rugged said those girls need a day off after hatching those eggs.
Oh my god, is this the same one that had the pun before?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're hilarious. And it Dap? Or Dap?
D-A-P-R-U-G-G-E-T.
Oh, okay, because it starts to sound like my name. They need a Dap. You're funny. That's very funny. All right, I'm not going to add any salt because we have a lot of salt already in the fact that we're going to do Gruyere cheese. I found, when we went to Whole Foods, I couldn't believe I found it already grated. I was kind of excited about it because usually you don't find it grated. So now we're just doing assemblage. This is it. This is as easy as can be. So we're going to do, this is something I learned from my husband. He said, my quiches aren't as good as yours. And then I watched him and I thought, I'm like, oh, he just puts it all together in the pan itself, you know? So.
Kaz sent a rose.
Oh, thank you, Kaz. Thank you for the rose.
Kaz
Thank you,
is
guys.
sending roses, yep.
Thank you for the rewards. All right, so that's fine.
Kaz sent a gift.
1/3 of a cup, 1/2 a cup, and a gift. Thank you. And then I already crisped with the bacon. I like to make bacon in my oven. Then I don't have the splatter everywhere. And I just find it's just very even. I also find it's impossible to make a recipe with bacon and not eat some of the bacon. God, I love bacon. All right.
Missy just followed you.
Oh, thank you. Okay, you're following Food Talk TV. Please follow Food Talk TV. We have great food creators here every day, all different types. And give me a follow at Daphne Brogdon if you want to see me do different things as well. That sounds cryptic, right? I also have Daphne Dishes again on YouTube. But with Food Talk, you're going to get a bit of everything. Okay. So, Rex, see what I have here?
Mm-hmm.
Cheese, bacon.
Cheese and bacon at the bottom.
What comes next?
Thank you. Good start. Key Mortis68 just said, what's your channel?
Oh, Daphne Brogdon, D-A-P-H-B-R-O-G. I'm slowly, very slowly inching up to 10,000, so I'd love a follow. Okay, so now I'm putting the leeks in the quiche pie pan. I'm putting it in the pie pan. All right, Rex, let's get an action shot here.
Yep. Here, hold that up first.
Okay.
So we got first layer of cheese, bacon, and then grilled leeks.
Yes. I'd say sauteed
leeks.
Sauteed leeks with butter, nutmeg, grated Gruyere cheese. You could use Parmesan. You could do any kind of cheese. I would use Gruyere or Parmesan because they have a little more bite and you're going to taste it. It's going to be better.
Bonita just sent club cheers.
Oh, thank you, Bonita. God, my new best friend. All right, and then here is the 1/2 cup of 1/2 and 4 eggs. What comes next? You know it. You love it. Can you see it? Can they see it?
Yeah, we can see it great.
I'm trying to be better about that.
Oh.
There we go. Oops, not even. Let's get that even. Come on over. Wasn't quite, thought that was going to distribute a little bit better. By the way, you guys, I got asked to come back to the Palm Springs Food Festival in November. If anybody's going to be in Palm Springs in November, come and see me.
Maybe just tilt it a little bit.
So there you go.
So leeks, bacon, cheese, and some scrambled egg.
Yep, I'm gonna put that in. Okay. Alexa, 20-minute timer. Probably everybody watching Alexa just went off. Okay. So, kind of in keeping with my theme today, being a little sad. So my cousin was older than me, but we would talk a lot about how much fun we had when we were younger because we spent summers together and stuff, and he was always posting. He would say, "I like to live in the past" and so forth. So I was thinking of some of the kind of meals that his mom would make for us. So I thought of good old Hamburger Helper, which if you're my generation or older, you remember that. It was a brand name, but it could be really using any grain to make your meat go further. And of course, beef is a tad on the expensive side, so it's not the worst idea to try to figure out how to extend it. And I think this is all, yeah, okay. Probably should have sorted that in the green bin, but I just didn't. All right, so what do we need to do for the Hamburger Helper? Okay, so we're going to...
Kaz said, Alexa, open Food Talk.
Okay, now she's listening to you. You gotta be careful.
I am.
All right, so the water's pre-boiled, so I'm gonna get it going.
Alexa, play.
I would use a macaroni. What did I have? I can't. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I have kind of a fusilli macaroni thing, and also I'm gonna use this broth, which I made myself. Now you could just use canned broth, no problem. But another tip that I would. Okay, Alexa, shut up and play music. Oh my God, she won't shut up. Look what you did, Rex. Alexa, go back to the Allman Brothers.
Technical difficulties right here.
She won't shut up.
Alexa, stop.
Alexa.
No, Mom, stop.
Oh, sorry. You be in command. All right, I'll leave it alone. Let me go back to the broth. Anyway.
Alexa, play music.
Okay. Meanwhile, back in my broth. So, I had some friends over the other night. I had a whole chicken. I roasted it. I carved it up. I served it. But of course, as you know, there's always still a lot of meat on those bones. So I got out the crock pot, put the chicken in with some water and a few things, rosemary, blah, 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 blah. Just let it sit overnight. Took off all the extra bits of chicken, made a nice little curry chicken salad, had it for lunch. And strained it a few times, and now I have this nice broth. So, again, I'm kind of a recessionista, so this is a good way to use all parts of your bird. I was going to say your beast.
Mama T's cooking said, hey, beautiful.
Oh, Mama T! Okay, Mama T.
And she sent a gift.
Oh my God, you're so sweet. Okay, Mama T's show is coming up like right after mine, I think. Like 2 hours maybe after? I'm not sure. But check out Mama T and her down-home cooking. It's always a good, practical home cooking. Okay, so I've got this pepper. So I'm going to take out the middle here. So broth in the way. Tell me if my broth's in the way.
A little bit, but it's all right. We can see the pepper.
Okay, I guess I can get rid of that.
Mama T's cooking said, I try.
You succeed. Okay, this is one of those ones where you're like, do I use the serrated or do I use the regular knife? I'm using the serrated. So just to recap, we already have a leek and bacon quiche in the oven. It's got leek, it's got bacon, nutmeg, eggs, half and half. And now we're moving on to our next dish, sounded weird, which is my version of a good old American 70s classic Hamburger Helper. I'm putting a little bit, I was going to do the regular garlic and onions. I thought, I always do that. So I thought, oh, let me dice up a pepper. Now, it's a funny thing about green peppers. If they're raw, I find them repulsive. It's one of the few foods I really don't like. Cooked, I'm all right. I'm fine with the cook. I'm just gonna use the same pan I put the leeks in, because why not? It's leeks and butter. Can't be anything but good. And welcome if you're just coming in. It's Food Talk TV. We're making quiche, Hamburger Helper. I'm Daphne Brogdon, formerly of Food Network, also on YouTube and TikTok. Daphne Brog on TikTok, Daphne Dishes again on YouTube. All right, so let's just, I'm gonna chop this up just a wee bit. Anything else there going on, Rex?
Oh, looks like some gifts are coming in. I think from Felicia Colin.
Oh, how nice. Thank you, Felicia. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. And I love having my son here because soon he's going to have to go back to work, otherwise known as high school. So it's a big treat to... and let me just gripe for a minute at how annoyed I am that over the last several years, school has switched to starting in August when it really should be after Labor Day, as God intended it. And it's only because of the stupid AP test that it keeps getting pushed. And August is hot. And by the way, it's hot today in LA. It's probably the hottest it's been. Okay, I throw the pasta in. So it's about 6 ounces of, I would use macaroni. This is kind of like a twisty macaroni. I don't know what I had. And let's get that going. Sauteing. Bell pepper here.
Daphne Brogdon said, just in on CNN, hamburgers said they don't need a helper.
Oh my God. Dude, you are, can you come and be my sidekick every week? Because you're hilarious. This is exactly what I need. Let's go do a radio show together. I started off on radio. Come on, you'll be my sidekick. Oh, by the way, I was listening to, because I had to go this morning to get my eyes dilated. They're just now getting better. I haven't been able to read. So it's pretty early, and so I'm listening to morning radio, which I haven't listened to in years. And you know, the first reaction when the music stops and they start talking is you're like, oh God, what's this? But it was actually pretty funny. The DJ's whole thing is like, what stinks up your office? So people were writing in and saying things like, oh, when somebody microwaves the broccoli. And I'm like, yeah, it's true. It kind of has that sulfury smell. Like, what are some things that get heated up and you're like, ah? Or especially in a co-working situation, can be a problem. Somebody else said Brussels sprouts. Somebody complained about burnt popcorn. I wouldn't complain about burnt popcorn. I like that smell. That is zero problem for me. What about you, Rex? Is there any smell that you don't like that?
I don't know, some fish that's been sitting there for a bit.
Well, any kind of fish.
Oh, Monica said fish. Monica also said eggs.
Oh, really? All eggs or a certain preparation of eggs? But again, egg has that sulfur smell. I think it's the sulfur smell I respond to that people don't like. I need that kind of cat.
Oh, Kaz shared the live.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kaz. Thank you for sharing the live.
So did Emily Speller Homeschool.
Oh, awesome. Nice, Emily Speller Homeschool. Got a lot in your name there. I'm going to chop up 1 clove of garlic. Just, even though I'm doing more of a Southwest thing, I feel like.
Kaz said burnt popcorn.
See, that's so funny, Kaz. I don't think burnt popcorn's a problem, but I like to eat burnt popcorn. When I cook popcorn, I'm like, where's the black bits?
Yeah.
I mean, my teeth look horrible afterwards, but I like that taste. The one smell that makes me gag is Fabulous. You know that cleanser? And at my sailing, when I go sailing at the marina, it's nice facilities, but the public bathrooms, they cook them, they clean there with Fabulous. So when I go in there, I'm always like, Nice thing to talk about when you're cooking.
Mary Lynn said hi.
Hi, Mary Lynn. Thank you for joining us here at Food Talk TV. Let me tell you what I'm doing. I'm sauteing some green pepper with some garlic. I've got the pasta cooking, the macaroni. I'm doing kind of a Hamburger Helper. We've got a quiche, a leek bacon quiche in the oven. Okay, this is looking good. I'm going to turn it down. And I'm going to set it aside. Because now, I didn't want to cook the garlic too much. We need to brown the meat. And then we're going to brown the meat. We're going to season the meat. So there you go. Oh my God, I'm running through here. I'm gonna have to come up with a third meal. All right, so. Is it hot where people are? Because it's finally hot here. We've been very lucky. It's been very mild.
Cass says it's 96 degrees in East Texas.
Oh my God. Plus, I bet you have humidity, right, Kaz? The humidity is brutal inside. When I visited y'all, I thought, because we don't have humidity here. 96. What? So, breaking up a pound of burger, pound of meat. Little shocking to see meat prices right now. Okay, so in keeping with my 70s theme,
Kaz said it's a wet heat.
yes, it is a wet heat, which I think is good for your skin. You'll last longer. So I'm just using, like, you could use your, Laurie's taco spice, whatever. I have some, like, taco seasoning, whatever you have on hand. If not, if you're using individual spices, I'd maybe use, I'd use, like, some red pepper, and I'll use some anyway. A little oregano. The other thing sometimes I like to, at a pinch, when I want something to have a little hit, is hot sesame oil. I think that this really, very little, and it can really lift something up. I still feel like I'm recovering from being so sick of my cooking during the pandemic, so that I try to have different herbs and spices and flavor profiles now. Yes, Rex?
Kaz said Rex can come to Dallas next grub match.
Listen, okay, I'm doing a little smoked paprika too. I was just telling somebody that they should go. Oh no, it was my daughter. That's right. I was saying to Vivian. I thought that Vivian would enjoy going down to go on that JFK tour that I went on, that Christina and I went on. Because if you are at all interested in history, it's pretty neat. It only takes an hour, and it's kind of amazing how much it still looks like it did in 1963. Like, things are really preserved. Like, and there's where Oswald was living. You're like, oh my God, well, it looks like 1963. So, Rex, as you can just see.
Oh, looks so good.
Well, it's still in the raw form, but it's coming along. It's coming along here. Well, she's cooking.
Cat Dog Gang said hello from Florida.
Who said that?
Cat Dog Gang.
Cat Dog Gang. Hi from Florida. We're in Florida. I used to live in Miami. Well, I was never there in August. I always lived. I used to really enjoy it. Oh, I have to show you what I did earlier. Okay, just going along with my don't be afraid to cook. Okay, even I, an accomplished semi-culinary professional, make mistakes. You want to say something, Rex?
Oh, I was just going to say Cat Dog Gang said she's in Ocala.
Okay, I think that's... Is that
Ocala?
further north?
I don't know.
Ocala.
O-C-A-L-A.
No, I've seen it written, but I'm trying to think, is that Panhandle or is that up in the north? I don't remember.
Let us know, Cat Dog
Yeah,
Gang.
let us know what part of Florida that is. Okay, I apologize for not knowing. So, I thought I'm going to blind bake this store-bought crust, and I put my, do you guys have any of these? These are ceramic baking beads, so that when you blind bake, so that the crust doesn't come up. Anyway, I kind of forgot to put the timer on, and then I kind of smelled it, but I thought the kitchen looked a little blurry, but because I had my eyes dilated, I was like, is something burning, or is it just because my eyes are dilated? Something was burning. But I wanted to show you my mistake, because you can make mistakes and keep cooking. Don't be discouraged. And now I got to put these beads back in here.
So Kaz says it's pronounced O-Cal-A, right?
Okay.
Ocala.
Florida. Yep.
And
that's
Cat
right.
Dog Gang said Central Florida, about 30 minutes south of Gainesville.
Oh, okay. Okay. So my Uncle Jack used to live just east of Gainesville. He was quite content there. I think he had like a little boat. It's near some water. All right, I'm getting all my little beads out. So I like to have, for baking, some people have weights. I don't know, I got into the beads. Oops, right, there's the last one. And then this will be fed to the chickens. That's a great thing about chickens. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, here we go. Now, I feel like there is a lot of, speaking of wet, Kaz was talking about a wet heat. There's a wet heat in my beef. It's quite watery. So I'm going to strain that a little bit.
You don't think it'll cook off?
I don't think fat cooks off like that. I don't know, you know, it depends. If I was doing, I'll tell you what, I would pour it out if I was making like a shepherd's pie or a meatloaf, because I don't like it when it's in that pool of grease. Maybe for this dish it would work. I don't know. I think I'm gonna drain a little bit out. Where do you guys fall on the drain, don't drain meat? I'm curious.
Apparently Ocala is known for Tom Petty. That's what Cat Dog Gang said.
I love Tom Petty. Love, love, love. That's so funny because I always think of Tom Petty as Southern California because he wrote songs about it and lived here, but I guess that's where he's from. God, I'm just going to drain a little bit. There we go.
Well, he was actually born in Gainesville.
Oh, okay. Even the losers, they love you sometimes. Yeah, I was sorry, another person I was sorry died. Not that I know him personally, but really like him. And don't get me started on the passing when George Michael died. Oh, still haven't gotten over that. All right. So, now I want to add some tomatoey stuff. Okay, so I've got some crushed tomatoes.
Looks delicious. Michael Perez said, please keep going, share the live for love for the lady.
Oh gosh, you're so sweet, Michael. For the lady. I haven't been called a lady in a while. Thank you very much. You're very kind, Michael. Thank you. Yes, thank you for sharing. Thanks for tapping the screen. What are we at, Rex, in the upper left? How many thousands?
You mean how many people are watching?
No, it's how many likes. It's how many people have tapped the screen. It's up on the upper left. It should say like...
Oh, 73.
7.3 thousand.
Hearts?
No, it's...
Oh, 15.7 thousand.
Oh my God, that's great.
15.9 thousand now.
Wow.
And Monica just got the number 3 gifter badge.
Thank you, Monica.
And Monica also said, I think referring to the beef, lean, no drain.
Yeah, I get it. I don't know. This just seemed a little oily to me. Okay, so now I also am going to do...
No, I think she's saying if you use lean beef, you wouldn't have to drain it.
Yeah, it's really funny though, because sometimes I still I don't get the lean, like, you know, you go to 85 or 90. Sometimes I buy the 85, especially because if I'm going to make a cheeseburger, then I like the fat because it's more flavorful. But it's true. You know, one thing I have to admit I don't love so much is the grass-fed beef. It's okay for hamburgers, but for steaks?
For likes, we're at 16.6 thousand.
Wow. That's fantastic. And just to remind you guys, you're watching FoodtokTV. I'm Daphne Brogdon, formerly of Food Network, and have owned restaurants here in Los Angeles. And catering and blah, 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 blah. I'm doing 2 things today. I'm making my version of a Hamburger Helper, and I'm making a bacon leek quiche. Let's check on the quiche. Let's check on the quiche.
All right.
Okay. This would have been further along. Hang on here.
We also just hit 17,000 in likes.
17,000 in likes? That's amazing. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to throw a little cheese on top of this. I just feel like I want it to have...
A crispier look?
Yeah. Yeah. You read me so well, Rex. Yeah.
Bab sent a gift, sent love you so much.
Oh, thank you. I love you so much. I need to love you so much today. I really appreciate that. And Babs, I appreciate you. I do. Okay. That's just going to be a nice thing to have. Okay, so where are we with our... So we've got the diced, not the diced, crushed. It's funny they say crushed. Crushed tomatoes. I have some tomato paste. Now, when you put tomato paste in, it usually means a little bit of brown sugar could not be far behind, because sometimes you need to deal with the tartness. But let's see. Let's see. I need to get a taste of this. Cooling. Yeah, I like it. I don't know if I'm gonna order. I don't know if I'm gonna.
So what's the boiling water for?
Oh, the pasta's in there.
Oh.
And call it macaroni. Yeah, I think it's done. Now, you could extend you could have more helper for the hamburger. You could make more pasta. I'm only doing 6 ounces because I want it to still be somewhat of a meaty dish, even as I extend the life of the meat. Yeah, it's good. It's good. All right. And it's always a good idea when you're making any pasta dish to save some of the pasta water. You may need it, you may not need it, but it can really help with emulsification and really make a sauce come together. That starchy water.
Michael Perez is liking the live.
Oh, thank
and so
you.
is Babs. Both of them are just spamming those likes.
Thank you, guys. Is that a term to spam? I thought spam was negative.
Well, it just means like rapid fire, I think.
Oh. Alexa sauce. Okay. So I don't know if you guys were here last week. This thing that was over my window suddenly fell. It was a little jarring. So hopefully it stays up for this show.
Kim Vaughn said, "Hello, everyone."
Hi, Kim Vaughn.
And she said #FYP, and she liked the live.
Oh, thank you. That means, that makes the For You page,
yeah.
Right? I gotta tell you, when I post videos, I feel like for months now I have forgotten to do the #FYP. Does it matter? Do you guys think the FYP matters to help get your videos out? I don't know.
I think it helps.
You think it does? Well, Rex, you're kind of my social media manager, so I need you to help me with that. All right, where are we at? We are at, okay, the timer went off for the quiche, but it's not quite ready. Alexa, 6-minute timer. 6-minute timer. All right, so also, now I'm wishing I had a bigger pan. I'm gonna use some of my chicken broth that I previously had made. And for those of you who missed it, obviously you can use regular old store-bought chicken broth, not a problem. But I'm proud that I used the entire carcass of my roast chicken and roasted overnight, strained it, and now I have my broth. Okay, so we've got broth, we've got crushed tomatoes, we have tomato puree, we have browned beef, we have green peppers and a little bit of garlic. We used some taco seasoning and smoked paprika, a little bit of red pepper. So I think that's it for this part.
All right.
No, I haven't. Oh, duh.
We're at 20.3 thousand in likes.
That's amazing. Okay, this is the green. Can you see it?
Green peppers, yeah, we can see it.
The green peppers and garlic. I forgot I hadn't added them. Time to add the green peppers and garlic to the meat and the sauce. I'm trying to over-articulate since I forgot to put my microphone on. I hope they can hear me. Can you
I
guys
think
hear
they
me?
can hear you more.
It
Both
just-
those pots look so delicious.
Really?
Yeah, I mean the pasta and the beef and the tomato sauce
Oh, I'm
looks
so
great.
glad, Rex, since you're the main one I'm cooking for. Okay, so if you can see this, the beef, the sauce, yum, yum, yum. What is that? Wait a minute, that seems, oh, that's the beef. Oh, I mean, not the beef, that's the pepper. All right, you're watching Food Talk TV. I'm Daphne Brogdon, and now we're gonna combine ingredients. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. So, here's my macaroni-ish. It's not macaroni, but it's sort of macaroni-ish. Put all of that in there. And what's great is with it is a way to feed more people with a pound of beef, and that's what the Hamburger Helper used to all be about. Back when we all lived in small houses with one bathroom. Speaking for myself, that was my 70s.
All right, let's see it on camera.
Okay, well, it's not done yet, but here. This is where we are at so far.
Well, can you hold a little bit to the left and then a little bit up? Oh, perfect. That's
Okay.
right in the middle.
So this is where
You can see the peppers, you can see the garlic, you can see the beef, you can see the pasta. It looks great.
Okay, terrific. And then what I did before was I grated all this cheese. No, I didn't. I store-bought it, but you could grate cheese. It's just like cheddar and jack, blah, blah, blah. But what I did do is I took some sriracha and some sour cream. Rex likes sriracha. I like sriracha too. So what is that, about a 1/4 cup? Yeah. So I'm going to take a 1/4 cup of sour cream and sriracha and pour it in there.
Michael Perez said, be careful dropping the pot. It's too heavy to pick up.
Yes. Keep it coming, Michael. All right. Blend that together. Blend, blend, blend. And then we're going to go for the cheese. This whole meal today has been very cheesy. This is the Hamburger Helper one, and of course the quiche. Can't have a quiche without cheese. Is this a good, does it look like a good shot?
It looks very good.
Okay. So I did order blinds for that window. They're supposed to come this month. I'm very excited, except I paid 50% and then I got to pay the other. I'm not excited about having to pay the other 50%.
Michael Perez just got the #2 gifter badge.
Oh, yay! Thank you, Michaal. Thank you guys for all your gifts. Thank you for watching Food Talk TV and supporting us here. Okay, so now it's starting to look a little more southwestern-y. Chipotle meets pasta, kind of a...
We're at, Kim Vaughn said, yummy.
Okay, so let's see. Can you see it, Rex?
Oh, we can see it. Yeah,
Can't see it.
Looks very good.
All right, let's plate it. And then that's when that person comes with the bowl and the plate that I... Oh, you know what I should plate it in? It's a little small, but I think it'll look pretty. It's this pretty bowl that my daughter got me in Italy.
How much longer on the quiche?
Good question. I think it's done. Let me see.
Michael Perez said, that looks delicious.
Oh, good. I hope so. Yes. I think the quiche is done, which is good because I want to turn off that oven. That's the other good thing about having stuff that's cooked ahead of time when you don't want to...
You can hand me the pot and show it to the camera.
Okay, but... Oh, you want the pot? Okay. My strong son. Ooh. Okay, careful the heat. All right.
Okay.
All right, Rex is coming in with the...
Alright, there you go. See the beef, the pasta, peppers, garlic, everything. Looks great.
Thank you, sweetheart.
It looks very cheesy too.
Yeah, I'm excited to try it. Okay, and then speaking of cheese, here comes the Leek bacon quiche.
Oh wow.
Now, I'm not crazy about that store-bought crust all falling apart there, but, you know, okay, we're going to let that rest before we... But I think it'll taste good. I hope it tastes good.
Bacon, leeks, cheese. Super
Alexa,
good.
Stop. Thank you for your service, Alexa.
What do you guys think of this one?
Okay. Oh, look at the spoon in. Look how cheesy that is. Wow. Now, of course, I could have saved...
Oh, super cheesy. Bab said looks delicious.
I could have saved some of
So did Kaz.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. Thank you, guys. I could have saved some of the cheese for the plating. Oh, wait. Get up. Okay. I have to... I'm thinking of when your friend Claire made that joke about a thumbnail. That cracked me up. So I just act like I'm a thumbnail. But I do need thumbnails sometimes.
Kim Vaughn said, I made ground turkey and sweet Italian sausage spaghetti today with cheddar bay muffins.
Oh, with cheddar bay muffins. That sounds amazing. What makes it bay? Is it Old Bay spice? I'm wondering. Here, okay, Rex, can you take a picture of me holding this? Because Taylor's going to want a picture.
You want it horizontal?
It doesn't matter. Take one of just the food, and then take one with me with the food. There's so many things to consider with this. Okay, I step back. But get in the light. Go to the light, Caroline. Okay. Tell me when you're ready for my thumbnail.
Ready. Nice.
That would be fun. How about we have a party and everybody has to come as a thumbnail? So you just the whole time you're like, what's another thumbnail one they always do like? Oh. The top 10 da-da-da. What? Yeah. But this one I feel like I see a lot. That like, you're blowing my mind. I can't believe it. All right, Rex, I know you were hungry, so I want you to try this.
All right.
I'm going to get you a nice clean fork, because I just loaded the dishwasher. Oh, it's all clean. Tell us how it is. Wait, I'm gonna try it. Thank you for watching Food Talk TV. We're cooking today. We're cooking a Southwest Daphne style hamburger helper. Very cheesy. Oh my God. It's like having the content of an enchilada, but with pasta.
Mm.
What do you think?
Yeah, spiced really well.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it is spiced really well.
Yeah.
So let's go over what
Savory,
I did.
but almost there's like kind of a sweet taste to it. It's interesting.
I like that, I like that. And I didn't even add any sugar. So to review, it's crushed tomatoes, tomato paste, sauteed bell pepper, garlic, a little bit of broth, cheese. I think the sriracha sour cream really pulled it together.
Definitely. I think the sweetness is coming from the tomatoes.
Yeah. But it's interesting because I thought with the tomato paste that I might need to add some sugar.
No, definitely not. It's already tastes like there was honey on it or something.
It really is good. Now, probably where I would round this out is some like crusty French bread, maybe a little.
Oh, definitely.
Little garlic bread or something.
Garlic bread would go perfect with this.
Yeah, garlic bread would go perfect with this. You were absolutely correct. All right, so let's try the quiche. Now the quiche I would pair, unless it's breakfast of course, with a nice green salad. I've been really big on making salads with chopped up roasted beets. I think I did that on my show recently. I'm curious how this is gonna hold together because I don't want this crust. It's store-bought. But you know, make it easy on yourself. Make it easy on yourself. And look, you better eat a lot of this, Rex, because I think I helped this hamburger a little too much. I mean, this could feed a lot of people. At one point, Rex told me some of his friends were going to come over today, and I was like, yeah, I can feed them all. I like to feed the friends. It drives me crazy when you have friends come over, and I'm like, do you want any food? No, I already ate. I'm like, I want to feed you. So, let's cut into this. Oh, wait a minute. I have to get a picture. Wait a minute, what happened? What happened? What did I do, Rex? What did I just do? I need the nativist.
I got it.
Okay, can you just take a picture of that? So this is quiche. So to review, this was sauteed leeks in butter with a little bit of nutmeg and salt, 4 strips crispy bacon, which I baked in the oven. Then it was about a half a cup of Gruyere cheese and 4 whole eggs. Oh, can you get my thumbnail?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Do you
can't.
want a pot holder?
Yeah, I can almost burn me something. By the way, I think I need to take up a collection and get some new pot holders.
Yeah.
I seriously have had these since before I got married. And I got married 20 years ago, so that's...
I think you need 2 more.
I think I need to treat myself. I don't know, why am I saving? What am I saving that for?
No, I think you need 2 pot holders.
Oh, I thought you meant 2 as in also. Okay, your dad didn't like pot holders. He, like a professional chef, he liked kitchen towels. Okay, here we go. Thumbnail time. Oh, Rex is directing. Does that have my thumbnail face?
Alright, ready? And
Oh.
one last one. Great.
I just don't know. What's a good thumbnail face, you guys? See what they say.
Alright.
Maybe it didn't cook it enough. I didn't cook it enough. I gotta put it back in the oven.
Yeah, it still looks a little bit wet.
Yeah, it's a little bit wet. It's like going back to that wet Texas.
Why did you think it was done?
I think because I'm so scarred from having burnt the crust earlier. I don't know, I just thought it was. Well, sorry about that. Sorry about that. But we do have the Southwestern.
Because on top it looks very melty.
I don't know about that. So, but I think this is a good lunch. I wish you guys could come over and eat this with me. So, who actually ever had Hamburger Helper? Because, you know, it's funny. It was such a part of our lives, the commercials and stuff, but Did I ever make? My mother would have never made hamburger. My aunt might have made a hamburger helper.
Mailing said, I always put a knife in my quiche just to check it.
Well, you were right, and I didn't do it. And I should take a page out of your book. Although you might be mad if I took a page out of your book. I think it's sometimes those commercials where I was joking with a friend. You'd have to be from Southern California to know this one, but there's this commercial that I'm remembering where, who would have thought that we could afford a piano of our own? You know, you have those like local commercial ones that you grew up with, and they're still in your head. These guys don't have it because so much. Cause you don't really see commercials, do you, Rex?
I do. And if you watch sports, you do all the time.
Oh, I guess that's the last that probably advertisers are like, thank you, sports. Thank you for keeping it going. All right, so we've got the quiche that's on. What does that mean? Sometimes I don't know what this stuff means. All right, so let's move on to what else can we make? I need to make something else. Oh, live television. Well, I could, here, let me do this.
Wait, is the quiche done?
No. I'm going to review something I made earlier, which was...
Chicken pot pie?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you guys how I did this, because this is a good little home cook thing. Remember how I said I took all those pieces off of my chicken? You know, I couldn't carve all the pieces off the chicken, but when I roasted or slow cooked the carcass of the chicken overnight, I was able to get a lot more chicken. I used a little bit for a little curry chicken salad, but I was also able to get up enough that then I put it in I sauteed it. What?
Mailing just got the #1 gifter badge and sent Harvard. Also,
You're so sweet.
Kaz said, who is your favorite chef that you've ever met, that you've never met?
Well, I'll tell you, we were at his restaurant last night. I'd like to meet David Tanis because he worked with Alice Waters, and he is ostensibly the executive chef at Lulu's in Westwood in Los Angeles, which is one of my favorite restaurants. But he's never there. And they said, oh, I think he's going to come. And I cooked out of his cookbook before, so I'd like to meet him. And that's a really good question. But that's very much the old California cuisine. I would have loved to have met Julia Child. I have a picture with my husband with Julia Child, but that would have been fun. But who's yours, Cass? I'd like to know who yours is. Okay, let me tell you about this. So I take all the piece of chicken, cut up a celery, cut up some carrot, you know, sauteed it, had a little of my own chicken broth, used some of these not great, you know, regular Joe store-bought pie crust one, and rolled out another one, had to soften it, rolled out another one. And then there was chicken pot pie. And have I not been serving you guys this for days?
Yep.
This has been my go-to. I'm sorry I'm over here crying or being or doing something, you know, whatever. And my kids are hungry and I'm like, cut a piece of the chicken pot pie off. So that chicken that I made, I got so much out of it. I got the original meal, I got this, so it was good. So there you go. There's a 10-second cooking school, except that wasn't 10 seconds. So, Rex, what are the comments saying? Any favorite chefs?
Kaz said Thomas Keller, the French Laundry.
Oh, well, I was going on, that was something that I think that came up in one of my other lives.
And Mei Ling said, I'd love to meet Wolfgang.
Well, we know Wolfgang well because my husband was old friends with him, and he was his opening chef at Spago. And Wolfgang's got a great personality. If you go to Spago Beverly Hills, you can get there. He's often working the room, so you get to meet him. A very personable guy. And actually, how I found the lady who helped me when my daughter was born was actually through him. And Thomas Keller, I have not met, but I have always heard he's kind of thinks a lot of himself. I'll just say it that way. So, but there you go. But the one that was always supposed to, everybody said was a jerk, was Charlie Trotter, big Chicago chef. This is really good. I like it. All right, should I do the knife steps? I'm going to touch the quiche again. I can't believe I didn't time this. Well, wait a minute. No, I think it's good. uneven. Very disappointed. You know what? I think I needed to mix the eggs more. Well, I'm still gonna cut into it because I just want to taste the flavor profile.
Is it cooked?
Ish.
Just keep letting it cook for another minute or so.
All right. Rex is my sous chef. And then you guys, you know what? They're still showing the Beat Bobby Flay that I was on. Can you believe it? I shot that before the pandemic. And my neighbor just said, "Oh, we were just watching on Beat Bobby Flay." If only they had residuals, it'd be great. Let me review this again. For those who are just joining us, this is my version of a hamburger helper. So it's sauteed, brown the beef, tomato paste, crushed tomatoes, your very non-glamorous, you know, taco seasoning with some smoked paprika, and then a mixed sour cream and sriracha, and then some chicken broth, and a bunch of grated cheddar and jack, and it really turned out great. I mean, the spices are perfect, and the recipe will be available at FoodtokTV.com after I send it.
Beth Bideau said, "Hey Daph," and sent a heart me and sent a gift.
Oh, thank you, Beth. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I appreciate the hearts. I appreciate y'all watching, and for suffering with me while I wait for my quiche. You know what they say? A watched quiche never cooks. Don't they say that, Rex?
You know what? They could start saying it.
Yeah, they could start saying it. They could absolutely say that. But I'm very pleased that the seasoning worked out. When I, you know, you can add beans to this. I'm wondering if you should add beans to this. That might work too. Or is that overkill? What do you think, Rex?
I think beans could go well with it.
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Kaz said her quiche is done and the leeks will not dry out.
Okay. Cass says, Kaz, you've stuck with me this whole live, which I appreciate. I feel like what happened is this is uneven, because like this part, that's a tomato. I think that looks very cheesy.
Mei Ling said, my favorite to bake is bacon and spinach quiche.
Bacon and spinach?
Yeah, quiche.
How do you handle, I'm curious, how you handle the water from the spinach? How does it not make the quiche too watery? What do you do? See, I don't like that. Where's my thing? My thing. I'll try this. All right, let's see. I don't think it's really holding together, but maybe it's not too bad.
Mei Ling said it's fresh spinach.
So you put the fresh spinach in it. Okay, yeah, I guess so. Now I'm curious to try it. All right, I'm gonna try the quiche. So I like
turn it around. Give it a close shot to the camera.
So I see.
Fran Diego said, "Red is your color, Daphne."
Oh my God, there you are, Fran. I'm so happy to see you. It's so funny. I had a really fancier blouse on, and then I just got so hot, so I threw this on. So thank you for saying it, because I usually don't like to wear crew necks, because I think crew necks with big-chested girls it usually doesn't look so good. It looks like it gives you a big uniboob, and I don't really, you know. But thank you.
Cass said, you saute the veggies / spinach until it's almost dry.
Good tip, Cass. Okay, I like how this is flavored. So ultimately, it worked out. I can taste the nutmeg, which was like my little nod to like a classic quiche Lorraine. But it's leeks and bacon and lots of Gruyere cheese. Nothing wrong with that. You know what I just thought would be interesting to put this in? It would make it like a complete breakfast. Some cubed cooked potatoes. Come on, try it out. Rex, do you want a bite?
Sure.
Let me give you a bite. I think you're gonna like it.
Michael Press said, do not burn your mouth. And Fran Diego said, changing out of my crew neck now.
You guys everybody's cracking me up today, and I really appreciate it. Humor is the best medicine. Tell me, okay, what do you think, Rex?
Great. The bacon tastes so good.
The bacon tastes so good, and the leeks. Really delicious.
Delicious.
No, that worked out. Even if it doesn't look so pretty, but sometimes my food doesn't look so pretty, but it tastes good. Anyway, so thank you for joining me here at Food Talk TV. So again, we did a bacon leek quiche, very simple. Gruyere, leeks, sauteed leeks, 4 eggs, half a cup of half and half. Then the big mama jama here was my gourmet hamburger helper, which worked out great with a little Tex-Mex Southwest flair. I'm not sure exactly how to claim it. I just use a taco seasoning pack and some smoked paprika. So it's ground beef, chicken broth, sriracha and sour cream, cheese, green pepper, garlic, diced tomato, no, not diced, crushed tomato, jarred crushed tomato, and a little bit of tomato paste. Didn't even use the whole thing.
Fran Diego said, go see Daphne in Palm Springs, and she also said, are you going to keep this time slot, Daphne? Oh, wait, no, Kaz said go see Daphne in Palm Springs.
Oh, okay. First of all, thank you, Kaz. Yeah, it's in November, Palm Springs Food and Wine Festival. It's a very nice, very human scale food and wine festival. Please, please come and see me. It'd be awesome. And Fran, yes, I'm going to keep this time, and I'm so happy to have this time because it was a little hard to get it together in the morning. I love this time, and I want to help because it's Wednesday, and Wednesday you're like, what am I going to cook for dinner tonight or the rest of the week? And hopefully I've given you some ideas. Rex, you have your hand up.
Fran Diego said, we have an Airbnb in Palm Springs, and I think earlier in the live, Kaz said that Fran is in Palm Springs.
Well, Fran is in Fran Diego. She's in San Diego, so she's not far.
I know, but she's also sometimes, I think, has the Airbnb.
Fran, come out so I can meet you. That would be amazing. Amazing. That would be so great. I usually
Mama T's Cookin' said, I will be there, lol. Oh, wait, no. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Everybody, let's have a reunion. Let's have a reunion. Anyway, I will be here next week, 4 o'clock Central Time, and I will be cooking, and I'm going to make Rex help me as long as I can until he goes back to school. Maybe I'll keep him in school. What high school diploma? It's overrated, right? I think it's overrated at this point. I think we all know about that. Thank you guys for joining me, and we will see you next week. And but Food Talk TV is here every day with all different great creators, so please join them.